Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Nini, and today, I don't know what we're doing. I'm thinking we're just gonna wing it because I just feel like I need to make more art in my sketchbook. I've actually been making a lot of progress recently with a few of the spreads that I've been doing, and I think I kind of previewed this in my last sketchbook session, but I've been doing a lot of art on my own, which is what I've been wanting to do, you know? And I think I'm gonna make a video on this, too. This is my last video. Yeah, I've been making a lot of art on my own, and I want to keep that up, but I also wanted to at least make an actual, like, fall illustration, a complete illustration, and I'm going to be doing it, I'm going to be planning it out in my sketchbook, but I'm going to be rendering it and like doing the whole illustration digitally, and I'm probably going to do voiceover, so this is going to be a bit of a different video than what I usually do. It's not going to just be sketchbook, it's going to be sketchbook and digital speed paint. So yeah, if you like my content or my art, please consider following me on Instagram on both my main account, Monguo_studio, and Monguo_comics for my comics, which I am working on. It's just taking a while, and now that I'm on break, I finally have time to actually do stuff. But yeah, if you like this content, please consider subscribing, and let's go ahead and get started. Some good coffee. Okay, I think that we're gonna start by sketching with my Prismacolor color pencils, and I want to make it like a really cozy and fall kind of spread. So we are going to, I think I want to make it a Zara and Serenity spread. Yeah, I think I want to make it a Zara and Serenity spread. So we're gonna do a bit of thumbnailing. I'm not sure if you can see that on camera, but we're going to do a bit of thumbnailing. And I want it to be a horizontal composition. And I kind of want there to be like a bit of foreground and background. We can do maybe like Zara over here. I'm just doing like little doodles for now. It's gonna be like a bit more detail later, but for now we're just gonna be doing little doodles. And I want them to be like, I don't know, making food? I don't know what Zara's doing over here, but like Serenity to be back here or something. Actually, now that I think about it, this got me thinking. We can have Zara, and she's like turned this way. And she's like doing something over here. And Serenity like walked in the house with some food or something like that. Like she's walking into the kitchen with some food. I don't know what their kitchen is gonna look like. Maybe like the fridge can be here. Space, some cabinet space, and there should be like, I think I'm gonna make like an island kind of space over here. Maybe she's like frying something up, so she has like a frying pan. should be like a bar counter over here. So Serenity's walking through the door or around the counter, and maybe their living room is near the kitchen, so they have their long couch. And in this thumbnail, we're gonna have Serenity facing the other way, and it's just Zara kind of like looking at Serenity. Like doing the dishes maybe for this one. And I think I want them to be wearing aprons, and Zara's gonna be wearing gloves in this one if I decide to make her do the dishes. And there's gonna be like a drying rack. Ooh, a leaf just went by my window. Yeah, like a drying rack, and then Serenity is preparing turkey, I guess, over here. I think that the same layout would still apply with the fridge and the cabinets and their living room. Once again, I don't know if you guys can see it because I'm sketching with yellow color pencil. Okay, that's 2 thumbnails. Let's try another composition with Serenity in the front instead. Maybe we'll try to do it from this side and have her looking down. Or something, because I really like that baking illustration that I did for one of my videos, my sketchbook videos. Like maybe she's holding a rolling pin. And Zara is on another counter over here, maybe. Maybe she's like opening the oven. Probably have to widen up the shot in order to make this make sense of it. So that's some dough. Yeah. I really like this one so far, so maybe I'll try to render it a bit more. So I'm gonna use the red. And these are just like little doodles, so it's not gonna be the complete thing. Maybe she's like holding a dish. And this one holds a few dishes. And there's gonna be a few bubbles. doodles are kind of cute. And this is a turkey, I think I said. Yeah, a turkey. And there's gonna be the fridge. Couch to be a bit further back and not too close to the fridge. Should be a little mat in front of the fridge in case ice falls down. So that's a bit what I was thinking. And then I kind of like this one too. Whereas I was a bit bent over trying to check the oven. I don't know if that quite comes across in this thumbnail sketch. Up here. Maybe with like her tongue out, trying to concentrate. I think instead I'm gonna have her holding an icing bag. Just icing gingerbread cookies, maybe? Or maybe just cookies in general. Because I think this is going to be the turkey in the oven, which is what Serenity was doing over here. So this would be the edge of the oven. This would be another cabinet. Because over there is where Zara was doing. Well, actually, yeah. No, the sink would be, I think, one cabinet over. I hope that these thumbnails are making sense to you guys. I haven't done a fully rendered Zara and Serenity's illustration in quite a while, so I do want to put a lot more thought into this one. So for this one, it's like Zara talking to Serenity. She cooks. I want this one. She's gonna be holding like a spoon, and this she's going to be holding the pan. There's gonna be like a wok or something like that. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. And Serenity is going to be faced this way. We're just gonna do a little do-over. And she's gonna be holding some grocery bags, maybe? And this is the island counter, which I forgot that it's supposed to be an island counter in that one. And this is like the bar counter. And there's gonna be some chairs over here. Yeah. And of course there's the mat in front of the fridge. And the cabinet. And sofa back here. Yeah, I think that's a good start. Let's try a different kind of composition. I think that the main thing that I wanted to focus on was just to draw them doing something. Because for a lot of my videos, for a lot of the stuff that I do in my sketchbook, they're usually just facing towards the viewer, and I don't want my art to just be that, so I've been trying to steer away from that, like even with my Mongol stuff. Let me see, like this. I'm currently making an illustration based off of this, and I want to make one based off of this one too. Like this. I love this illustration. I just want my characters to be doing something and not just staring into the camera like this one. And I think that I'm going to end up like redrawing a lot of my earlier art and it'll be like a really cool contrast between what my art was then and what my art is now, because I think I have a better grasp on composition, rendering, and like color theory in general. Maybe like a hay bale ride? I think that might be cool. Like a tractor. With big wheels. I've never drawn a tractor before, so so maybe some hay and stuff. And I kind of do want to practice a bit of perspective, which is why I like this sketch a bit. But maybe they could be just like, I don't know, just chilling, I guess. I'm gonna draw them as stick figures. Oh no, I'll probably have to do like a closer shot, because it's a bit hard to sketch their poses if they're that far away. Maybe I think Zara would be up here and looking outward. Serenity would be down here, looking kind of resting a bit. I hope that you guys can see this. I might want to fix the perspective. Like this one. I think that she would be wearing like a nice leather jacket. And then Serenity would be up here somewhere. Oh, these are her arms, by the way. Her arms are behind her head. This would be Zara. And she's like crossing her legs on a hip. Hey, Bill. Hey, Bill. Hey, Bill. Maybe she's like playing with some of the hay. I don't know. I think that might be cute. And then this one is just them chilling. I don't think I'm gonna do that one. And let's try one more. Like maybe that's just them cuddling and making some tea, maybe? Look, it just got super windy outside. How do I want this? Maybe them like cuddling on the couch, maybe? They're gonna be like maybe watching some TV. And they're watching maybe like a funny movie, and Serenity's body is going to be faced this way, and they're both going to be cuddling under a blanket. And basically on the couch, snuggling, watching a movie, and drinking some tea. But I think first I'm going to draw Serenity. Let me sharpen my pencil again. So Serenity would be laughing, and her legs would be faced this way because gay people can't sit straight. And this one will be holding her cup of tea. And for this, I wanted it to be like the perspective to be us looking down. So and Serenity, or Zara, excuse me, will also be watching the movie. Be around Serenity because they're in a relationship. And blanket over here. And this is her cup. And couch. That way I don't have to draw too much in the background. But I do still want to practice at least drawing a little bit of background. So this one's really cute. I really like how they look together. I think I'm gonna do this one because it's so cute. Oh, it's so adorable. Let me at least try to render this, or to do a better version of this. There we go. Maybe like a carnival ride. I think all of these are cute. But I think I'm going to go with this one because it really seems like a very intimate moment between Zara and Serenity. So, yeah. Oh. I don't know why I don't thumbnail regularly. This is such a fun process. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one, and if not, probably this one or this one. It's between these three, but I really like the intimacy of this one. So yeah, let's move on to the actual illustration portion. So even though I had done the thumbnailing for this illustration, I still had a lot of trouble with actually sketching out what I wanted to have, I guess. As you can see, I went through multiple expressions, but I finally got there. Oh my goodness. It took so long for me to get this to just like sketch to a point where I'm happy with it. Like, this is the after. This was what it was before, and this one just makes so much sense, so much more sense. Like, what the heck? Ugh. Okay, yeah. There we go. I think that the most trouble that I had with this illustration was picking out the colors, because I know that a long time ago that I had planned out the colors for their living room, like their living room space, and I think that I'm gonna have to change it because I don't think that the green couch is really doing it for me anymore. But I think that the end illustration turned out fine. I think I had a lot more fun with like coloring their faces. I started using a lot of purple when doing the shadows in their face, and I've also just, you know, learned to add some dimensionality, I guess that's the word, to their faces by just going ahead and doing the gradients on the base color layer. And I also just wanted to add more objects to the illustration with the TV remote and the bag of chips that they have, to add more to like the domesticality of the scene, you know? Another struggle that I had was with Serenity's hands. I think you can see me doing that right now, but I kept having to go over it over and over again because I just don't know how to do hands yet, or I'm not too confident with my abilities to draw hands. But you know, I think that for now it looks pretty good, and you know, I might just do a study of hands for a video in the future, who knows. But I think that I really had a lot of fun with this illustration, and I'm actually considering doing some of the other thumbnails that I came up with earlier on in this video. So I actually kind of completed this illustration over the course of a few days because of kind of like the earlier reasons that I said I didn't really like how the colors were turning out. So I wanted to wait a bit before I decided to like restart it or do a different illustration, and then I would continue doing it. And when I came back the next day, I was like, oh, it doesn't look as bad as I thought it was. So I continued rendering it. So I do think that I managed to kind of finish it. I think the reason why I was so upset with working on this was because the shot was too wide. Like, let me show you the before. Let me see. Yeah, that was the before, and this is the after, and it looks so much nicer when it's a closer shot. It seems more intimate and like they're more closer together, you know? And these are O-tubes. They're a really nice potato chip snack. You should definitely try it. But yeah, oh, this turned out so good. I really love Zara's expression right here. And Serenity looks so happy. Ah! But yeah.
So that's the end of the video. If you like this content, please consider subscribing, and I will see you all next time. Bye!